Ooh,
And looks
and I
like we're
believe
starting.
we started. Nice.
Yeah. So first up we have Airstrip, which is basically a little cinema for most players. They watch a bunch of cutscenes. They have little movement in between, like a 10-second movement to flood, and a really boring and linear fight. The first cut. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah. I was just gonna say this is gonna be a JP versus PAL race, so you're gonna see a really interesting version race going underhead right here.
Yeah, one thing to note is that NTSCJ and PAL don't really aren't really much faster than the other than each other. They are about the same speed. JP can be being considered to be harder because it saves time over loading times over PAL, but has some some issues or some harder shines, like a trick later on in Pinup Park, which which is called EYG, and Sarina 6, the group cleaning mission in Sarina, is a bit harder on NTSCJ than it is on PAL.
Yeah, we'll point out those differences once we reach that point in the times, which one is faster over the other version.
Yeah, one
The
thing
one
also to note.
left is Italian. It's
Yeah.
PAL. Yeah. On the right we have JP with milk.
You can then use the control stick to aim in any direction. Press the X
So yeah, not
button
much
to
going on right
the
now.
other nozzle.
Just we're learning about flood right now.
Yeah, it's a bit explained what Flood can do and what not. Well, the only things that aren't mentioned are the things that might be unintended, which will be spam sprays. You will see both runners defeating the polluted piranha right away with spam sprays, or the first hit at least, which is
Yo, milk getting Texas. Let's go.
yeah.
It's not that much of a big deal. It's just a thing to point out. Yeah. Milk is really good at spamming, by the way, if anyone does not know. I played Mario Party with him a few days ago. He's pretty good at bottom mashing.
So yeah, when you hit R and A at the same time, preferably in the air because it will be easier then, Flood will do what we call a spam spray, which sends out a lot of water right away in an area, then just spraying with relatively low amounts of water.
Yeah, one thing worth noting, I think it was Milk that went for the backflip positioning.
Both did.
Both of them did. Interesting. The hoverless setup there. It's really good setup there. Can't go wrong every time with the backflip.
Yeah. Nah, I'm not a big fan of the backflip method.
Oh no.
There's no reason to do this.
Seems we have so many Milk fans in the chat. I see LuMardy fans though. This is very. It's gonna be USA versus
England.
match.
Yeah.
England. England match. Milk being on the right and LuMardy being on the left.
Yeah, Milk being the underdog as
Definitely
well.
way underdog. 4 minutes difference between PB times. Milk having a 120 and LuMardy having a 116. But
Yeah.
as we pointed that out, there's a lot of things that can go on. Like, we're not sure if LuMardy's eye, because he had an eye operation, is 100%. Milk, you know,
Yeah.
he's been forever in this
he's been forever in the community, but not forever been running.
Yeah, he's a little, how you say, rusty, as you say.
Yeah.
But definitely has the race mentality. Has a lot of races done in his bag.
We don't need to talk about the plot. It's irrelevant anyway. It's
Oh yeah.
It's about the
Once-
same level as Fire Emblem Fates.
Yeah.
Conquest.
Even once we reach to Pinna, there's no more plot after the game, like, because we skipped those cutscenes. So we don't know where Peach is, or if Bowser Jr. has him. Or if Bowser Jr. is
Bowser Jr.?
Mario. Spoiler
Oh
alert.
goodness! Stop spoiling the entire plot of the game. How are they ever going to enjoy this game anymore then? Maybe
Well, good thing we have a good race in the hand.
Maybe with the movement options. Do you want to explain what the runners up to do as movement?
Yes, fastest water slide movement is called a water slide. Basically, you press R and then you press R and then you press X and B, and basically that switches you to the hover nozzle and lets you go really fast and do a water slide. But basically a belly hop on the water, and it lets you go really fast.
Yeah, it accelerates quite a bit, so it's not. It's sometimes unoptimal for very short distances, but the three options that the runners want as movement will be first water slides if the distance is long enough, so it will be worth it, as it is the fastest form of movement in top speed. Milk struggling a bit with the hover slides. Won't be a big issue.
Yeah. Both players going for the standard movement on the left side too. Not opting for the Justin DT movement on the over the top to the roof on the right side. It's only like a second or half a second faster anyway.
Yeah, it's a weird strat. It's not easy to get used to it, I think.
Oh, Milk going for the spray on the toad, but I think he missed the spray. Does that symbolize something in the future?
This Pianta 6 will be
Pianta 6 mess up.
Anyway, there are some when you roll out on a slope, you get extra momentum and walking, and it's in the run it will be the second fastest movement, and it will be easily converted into aerial movement.
Oh yes, momentum spin jump. Yeah, momentum spin jumps. Yeah.
Yeah.
LuMardy getting a quick kill. Milk struggling up a little bit, not too far behind. They both get it. Shot of Mario does not go forward, so it's good. They don't lose 10 seconds.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Yeah, they do not lose 10 seconds.
Also,
that's good. That's good.
Milk with the JP only trick, the floating fruit, doesn't do anything in the run.
Ooh, early M. Let's go, Milk. It saves like frames. Not too big of a deal.
Coming up, we have our first bit of RNG. The spider. Yeah, the Italian names are kind of funny.
They're really funny.
But not as legendary as Mama Beach.
Yeah, Mama Beach in JP.
Yeah, the position of the spider is
really good spider RNG for Milk, but
yeah, for both actually.
Yeah, LuMardy being able to capitalize on that was really kind of scary because it was too close to the left side.
Yeah, Milk going for
nice wall
more
kicks
optimal and earlier wall kicks, but both runners get them quite easily.
It's good to see no troll RNG by the spider. Sometimes the spider can be way down there, really close to the wall, and then it despawns.
Yeah, when it despawns, then it can. I think.
You can go for the other spider way down there.
Yeah,
it's a PD fight.
They will utilize spam sprays again to fill the belly of the PD Piranha quicker, and just time their ground pound as soon so they can hit PD as soon as possible. If they do it too early, they will clip through his belly, because collision in this game and hitboxes and everything else. They made a really bad job with this, and the runners will unfortunately capitalize on these.
Oh my god, we got sync right now. They both finished at the same time.
Yeah,
Beating.
I think it's less beneficial for Milk, I guess, because JP saves a few seconds early on, and
Oh
he
yeah,
misses the
over
touchdown.
with low times too. Oh, he misses the ground pound, Chan. Interesting.
So LuMardy is ahead despite having the slower version for the very early game.
Oh yes, that is correct. One thing to touch up on, LuMardy has like one of the sickest early games ever.
Yeah, he has. I think he got his best Bianco 2 time on PAL is at 10:20, which is pretty respectable. It's by far the PAL record.
Yeah, that's PAL War record. That's insane.
Yeah,
He has PAL War records. He has the PAL War record, and he has the best segment time PAL War records, I believe, in most of the stages as well, in terms of like segment times. It's insane.
Well, most of the times it's because runners opt into playing JP, even though, yeah, it's not much faster.
Missing that side flip, like 3 times. Yeah, that hitbox can be really tricky there on that wall.
Actually, Milk missed the wall kick 3 times in Marty, I think 1 time.
Oh,
so...
yeah, LuMardy also. Oh, LuMardy having a little shaky start, and the secret. Oh, saves it. Nice ground pound by LuMardy. Good save.
Yeah, one thing to note is that you don't have flood in these stages. The first ones will be quite easy actually. LuMardy messing up a little bit, but he backed it up and got he is behind now, Milk, but it's not really that big of an issue. But
yeah, good thing to point out, Milk is now going to travel skip.
Oh yeah, the runners will unlock Rico, fighting this polluted piranha again. The third out of 4 in this run alone. Yeah, I know. They like to redo bosses and all that, and mini bosses. They have made so many bad decisions.
Yeah, essentially what it does, it's travel skip. It just like plays 2 cutscenes at the same time while re-entering back Bianco.
Yeah, and it will skip the movement from being in front of
oh, Milk misses the
Bianco.
Travel skip. Thought he got it. Guess it took a little bit longer.
Yeah, he had a really slow water slide, so he didn't get it. The timing isn't really that difficult, but well, a mistake or a slow water slide usually means that you won't get it.
Yeah, it's about like the 10 seconds time loss for Milk.
Yeah, I think optimally it will be 8 seconds, but only if you know that you are going to miss it.
Going for the triple jump strat there. Nice pointing out. That's the OG way of how to do things.
Yeah, in this very mechanic intensive shine, some runners opt into going for optimal strats and trying to optimize the movement, and some runners
yeah, they're definitely gonna see the runner's personality and movement-wise, as Milk is doing the really OG route there.
And I think LuMardy just missed the rope, which is a mistake I've not seen often. And
oh, I see that. Yeah. Oh, Milk having the worst time ever trying to get up there to the last coin.
Yeah.
So
there are
not too far behind each players are. They're not that far behind.
Yeah, it's basically a back and forth the entire time, which, well, yeah. Hopefully it will stay this way, or both runners will hopefully get a really good run.
Almost falling off the tower there. It's really scary for him.
Yeah, he tried to go into first person while grabbing the shine, which just stores the angle Mario's in for the shine cutscene, so he can face another direction during the shine cutscene. It doesn't do anything, but Milks like to swag around a bit.
Yeah, he likes to swag, for sure, for sure. Milk is from the USA. And LuMardy is from England. We got an England versus USA match. And
So-
Milk playing on the JP version of the game, LuMardy playing on the PAL version with
And
Italian
in
text.
Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Milk struggling a little bit to get the
Ooh.
movement to PD
Nice.
Piranha. And do you want to talk about the second PD Piranha fight then?
Yeah, yeah. The second FD Piranha fight is very RNG dependent. There are 700 possible locations and possible alterations of where PD can go. So we're gonna let you. We'll tell you what kind of RNG LuMardy gets based on his pattern that he goes.
Yeah,
Stop at 3 points. This is the first point.
this is the best point usually for having a good RNG, as the second location is guaranteed to be a decent one as well.
Yeah. So yeah, PD is very likely to go the second best pattern here for LuMardy, and he's getting the second position. That's a good position for PD to stop. Milk pattern. It can end up being good as long as PD for Milk does not go over the wall.
Well, there can be some over-the-wall patterns that are decent as well, but LuMardy is on face together better.
For sure, yes.
Though so far it's looking good for the
Ooh,
patterns.
good for Milk too. Milk can get like the really
one
good
thing-
pattern.
Okay,
If he goes up. Oh,
LuMardy just got the second best pattern overall that he could possibly get. Though I think he at least got one tornado, so it's not the best. One of the best RNGs.
Oh, Milk going to the right side. So Milk, not the best pattern that he probably wanted.
Yeah, it's not too bad. He got really good the first two positions.
Let's see if
were
he
really
gets a
good,
tornado here at the last.
just to add insult into injury.
Yes. Oh, he gets a tornado. Bummer.
Yeah, LuMardy
1657.
got pretty good RNG.
Yeah, really good RNG.
I want to say undeserved, and Milk should have got it because we want to close the race.
I think LuMardy's entrance was really good though to Bianca 5 though. The Milk struggling up a little bit though. It would have helped a little bit more too for Milk to have a good entrance there.
Yeah, Milk's rust showing.
Really
I think.
Yeah.
Even though he has done a race already.
Yeah.
And won actually.
Still a close race. Anything could happen. Really early in the game. So right now they're fighting the, I guess you could say, third polluted piranha? Fourth. Oh, dang. Yeah. And this one has like a second phase when it spews a lot of goomies after the second phase. It's not too difficult. You just don't try to water him down before he opens his mouth, because he will flinch and it'll cost a little bit of time.
Next up we have Gelato Beach skip, and it's the biggest skip in this game, at least as far as we know. Maybe someday we will find a wrong warp to Corona. But do you want to explain Gelato Beach skip?
Yeah. Gelato Beach skip is one of those. It's a big skip in this game. It takes around 10 minutes. What it does is, using the coconut and hovering into the coconut in the HUD, you can collect the number shine 8, which therefore unlocks the shine number 7. So this essentially skips all of Gelato Beach skip, all of the gelato. So you can like basically skip a large portion of this level, of this world.
Yeah,
now.
They need a specific angle in order getting it and clipping through the roof.
First try, let's go.
Yeah, as mentioned, the collision and everything else in this game is excellent, and the runners just make use of it.
Let's see if Milk can get a good GBS, as they call it, Gelato Beach skip.
Yeah, found by Tovo.
Yeah, Tovo.
A few years ago. More than 4. It's been a long time.
Yeah, Toval skip, as they used to call it as well.
Yeah.
The French Spyro speedrunner finding this glitch a long time ago.
Yeah. Milk messing up the angle the first time, getting it correctly the second time, and getting the clip and the right hover timing as well.
LuMardy having a really good quick kill there.
Yeah. the quick fill isn't too difficult, I think, unless you go for the one
super quick, yo, that no one does RTA, yeah.
Oh, the insta-kill. Let's see.
Yeah.
I'll be interested if one of the runners will go for at least one of them.
Yeah, I think the only one that went for instant kill was Luigi in the 4-way race. LuMardy having a good. Oh, it spoke too soon.
Yeah, he.
I think. Do you know what he was trying to do? Right, he was trying to center his camera. Pressing L, but he pressed L first before R, so therefore he did a ground pound like that.
Oh, and he just got a low spin jump. They sometimes happen.
Oh
and
yeah,
they're really weird.
There you go. He likes to center. LuMardy likes to center his camera instead of a backwards hover, which is respectable. As backwards hovers can be quite tricky sometimes.
Yeah, you can change your angle doing this instead of going backwards. So.
Oh, Milk having the same issue. Let's miss spin jump inputs. There you go.
Yeah.
Milk gets it.
Oh, one thing we completely brushed over is that this movement is required, not required to go into Pianto Village, as it was intended to be. It wasn't supposed to be accessible at this stage of the game, and you are instead supposed to get the rocket nozzle and shoot yourself up there.
So one thing to point out, Milk can actually hover spray these these chain chomps, my bad. That's a big difference from versions. You can do that in JP on the right side, and LuMardy cannot do that. He has to spam spray them. Spam spray the chain chomps. Oh, Milk with a bad pattern here at the last one. Bad
actually, LuMardy's RNG this game on major shines, like major more or less.
Oh, look at that shot! That's insane. He wanted a ricochet all the way back to him there, so he's trying to get a trick shot.
At least the trumpet didn't go into oblivion.
God, the RNG for Milk is not good in this this whole speed run. That's really sucks.
Yeah, while Marty getting
really
having this good gameplay.
I want his Wii too. I want his Wii. I want to play on his Wii.
Let's see if he will get early cycle in Pianto 5. If he does,
then for a little swag there. He just attempted doing a GWK dive, I believe.
Yeah.
Glitch wall kick dive, which basically what Mario does is you spin the other way. Instead of wall kicking backwards like a wall kick works, he wall kicks forward.
I think Milk just missed the bridge water slide, which can be a little tricky, though not too difficult, and yeah, saving actually quite a lot of time for being pretty easy movement.
Yeah, so we'll let you guys know if we see it again, but I doubt it if we will see it based on what does runners go for, like strat wise. I'm not so sure if they will go for like really difficult strats that.
Oh, Milk.
Oh, so close, giving us the scare there. Oh, by the way, Piantissimo race is pretty much an auto scroller. Nothing really happens besides the bridge water slide move.
And tech smashing.
Yeah, the tech smashing.
LuMardy making use of invincibility frames to basically not get hit by the infernal goop. And
having a little trouble getting up the mushroom there a little bit.
Yeah, side flips and spin jumps can be awful.
Yeah, sometimes when you want a spin jump, you get a side flip, but when you want a spin jump, you get a side flip. It's really confusing.
When you want a side flip, then you just jump.
Yeah, Alright, so now LuMardy is about like a China hit, but anything could still happen in this race, definitely. We haven't hit the biggest secret. Ooh, Milk go for the triple jump there. It's an interesting movement. Haven't seen that. Oh, well, Milk.
He got hit,
Milk saves it. Nice. Good to see.
He got hit, or he jumped on the Gumi, so he couldn't do the regular movement, and did the triple jump instead, so he can actually survive. There's the LuMardy getting bad RNG on the minor shines. this pattern, the chain jump the pattern, Chomplins the chain
Yeah, the chain
jump.
chomp. It was facing to the right side.
Yeah.
That's battering G from LuMardy. Finally getting a battering G. Oh,
Yeah,
nice
but
movement. Never seen that
only-
movement. It's really cool movement LuMardy just did.
Yeah, I've not seen this version of this strat yet. That's quite good to see. And Mill getting the best RNG,
Yeah, it's
saving
really
2
good.
seconds over
Yeah.
LuMardy.
I miss the times where you used to save 4 seconds because the movement of people was not very good back then. So like, okay, Milk gets it though. You have to manipulate the direction that chain chomp's going.
Yeah, and with chain skip you manipulate him again and get him into the bath without really dragging him into it. LuMardy will go into Pianta 5, which
Ooh, Milk missed the chain skip there to get the chain chomp instantly into the bathtub.
yeah.
Oh, yes, so Yoshi skip.
Yeah, Yoshi's skip. Do you want to explain it a little?
Yeah, I can go for it. Yoshi skip essentially is doing getting into the secret like he just did right there without needing to use Yoshi. There you just you get the ledge grab and you backwards hover there using the huff setup there. Really nicely done by LuMardy. Essentially, it's like a 30-second time save because you don't need to get Yoshi. But since Yoshi is unlocked in Pinna 4, so we don't have Yoshi yet, so we have to go for Yoshi skip. Since we are doing Pianta early in the run.
Yep.
Which saves time.
Yep.
LuMardy not getting early cycle, it's all good. His Pianta did stop there, so that's kind of like a little bit bad RNG, but it's not too big of a deal.
I mean, it's we want a close race.
Yeah, we want the kill saves. We
Yeah.
want all the bad RNG for LuMardy, right? Commentator's curse. I hope not. Knock on wood. Knock knock. I want a clean race. Ooh,
Oh,
Milk
Milk
going for
got-
the side step. That's a really old school.
Yeah. The only true setup, honestly.
It is, believe it or not, it is the fastest setup, but half setup is way more consistent than side step.
Yeah, and half setup can be pretty fast as well, so it's not really that big of a difference.
Yeah, so Milk is one of the only people that does sidestep still in, I think in this tournament. There's other players and speedrunners that still do it. A few, 2 or 3 maybe, but I think Milk's the only one that does sidestep in this tourney.
Yeah, some people actually do the sidestep method to grab on the ledge on the mushroom more consistently, as they couldn't really get the position and get insta back up when grabbing the ledge.
Ooh, gets it. Nice.
Coming
So
up, we have Pianta 6.
Oh yeah,
which
Pianta
is-
6 is one of those harder technical chimes in the game.
Yeah.
Your movement has to be good. You have to spray the Piantas. As you can see, they're doing a backflip, span spray dive.
Yeah. LuMardy buffering a spin jump there.
Yeah, nicely done. Strat's pretty hard.
I think he messed up the very beginning a little, and
Yeah, he was trying to get a water slide in the bridge and was fumbling a little bit because I think the Pianta was in the middle or something really awkwardly.
yeah.
Oh yeah, he bonked in the Pianta a little.
Yeah, it's still a 208. It's a pretty decent time actually, in a race setting. Missing an unlock early can lose like a minimum of 2 seconds. Most of the unlocks cost 3 seconds, and I think only one of them loses 4 seconds.
Yeah, and those seconds do add up in the course of the time if you miss some unlocks, multiple unlocks like Milk just did a little bit.
Yeah,
Was able to recover.
he got a pretty early start. I think it's just a like 2.5 second time loss.
Yeah.
But everything matters for him as he has to catch up to LuMardy.
So LuMardy now finishing out Pianta with Pianta 7.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see an insta-kill by him. Oh, unfortunately not.
Yeah, you probably gonna see a little LuMardy getting a little bit ahead with what was his in-game time ending for LuMardy?
208.
208.
Yep.
Nice. So 2 second. Well, in-game timer can be weird compared to like real-time seconds.
Oh wait, I noticed it before, but I didn't mention it. Milk
Yes.
got a blue coin during the PD Piranha fight, which
Oh,
a little
didn't
bit of
notice
time,
that.
which is a little bit of time due to the text box.
Well,
But
that's interesting. Yeah,
yeah, he just tries
I didn't
to
notice
show
that.
off.
Yeah. And LuMardy now going for honey skip. It's basically a skip that skips this cutscene with dying inside of the plane there. You can
Yeah.
skip that cutscene of where you see Shadow Mario stealing Peach and going to the Pinna Park. You can skip that cutscene.
Yeah.
Really precise trick. If you get
Yeah,
it, it saves around 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's frame perfect, but the setup makes it not difficult at all. Like it's still easy to mess up, and some runners might mess it up still, especially when being nervous in the race setting. And some runners don't opt into it because they are they
So
think
as you can
it's
see, Milk did not go for honey skip there
Yeah.
on the right side. He opted to not go for it, and that's respectable. So that's
yeah,
still
better
10
safe than sorry.
seconds. Yeah, so you can see what cutscene LuMardy skipped on the right side. You can see that cutscene. It's a beautiful cutscene. So LuMardy now going for the Dark Musician shot, as they call it, using the Diddy setup there, the world record holder Diddy, to popularize that zoom out strat.
Yeah.
It's really scary. Moving around the camera, little swag there.
Yeah, one thing we didn't know there is the Pinna 1 cutscene skips, which is when you enter these two cutscenes that play before and after the Mecha Bowser fight, you can just exit the area and skip them. We don't know why these cutscenes work like this, but we will take it. It saves 3 minutes. We won't complain.
Oh yeah, hopefully these players, yeah, on the right side you see the pause exit, yeah, that skips the first cutscene. And there's another second cutscene that LuMardy just skipped too that, yeah, 3 to 2 minutes, it's really bad cutscene. We don't want to watch plot in this game. Always speedrun. So LuMardy getting a really good 4 shots on Mecha Bowser. Really good standard, a good mecha, basically.
Yeah. It's a pretty solid mecha. Let's see how if Milk gets the perfect mecha.
Goes for the Dark Musician shot. Think he got it? Yes, nicely done. Second shot. Third
In the
shot.
meantime,
Oh, did it hit the pink railing? I'm not so sure. I think it did, maybe. Not
I
so sure.
think he got everything.
Goes for the regrab. Oh, he gets it. Okay, so he got it. Nice, nicely done. On the left side, LuMardy going for mole skip.
Skips a mole fight. Pretty boring. We will see another in Nokia 1. Yeah, so we are not missing out on much.
Yeah.
Then.
Basically, the loading zone's on the bottom, on the bottom of the mole, so you can skip it.
LuMardy knowing how much he is in the lead and shows off with the sick JWKD onto the platform.
Oh, I missed it. I'm sure it was sick. Damn, I was so sure trying to pay attention to Milk's Mecha Bowser Shangra. Good point out. Good point out.
I've not seen this movement. LuMardy maybe has been practicing just these few little show-offs. Yeah.
I'm sure he wants to show off to his fans.
Yep.
In the comfortable lead right now. So
yeah.
I would do so too. Milk getting the mole skip, nicely done. It's nice to see the differences in movement-wise. And talking about movement heavy, here's Pinna 3, one of the hardest shots in the game according to Danny, another speedrunner that runs on PAL.
Who used to be the PAL world record holder before LuMardy got the low 160.
It basically separates the boys from the men. The shot can be really, really hard if you go for the hard strats, and LuMardy is gonna go for them. He's got
Well,
all the boat hopper right here.
I don't think he will go for the Yamato strat.
Oh yes, you will not go to. Oh, misses the coin there. Unfortunate. He'll have to
Yeah.
get it on the next cycle right here. He'll have to wait for the boat. And
I think he
then-
can just jump and white turn, or just wait. I mean, he better run down.
Yeah, there's many ways he can do it. Do it nicely done. He backs it up really nicely.
Yeah, it's about the same speed still as the really old setup that has been obsolete for, I think, 3 years at this point. But still.
Yeah, good backup, LuMardy. Doesn't lose too much time there. Losing time will be if he falling off the boat. That would be really bad.
Yeah, let's see if Milk falls off or not, and if he even goes for the same strats as LuMardy did, or the old
Yeah.
school.
Maybe he does the old school, yeah. Yeah, he's.
Oh, no.
He proved me wrong.
Yeah.
He might get a ledge grab here. Oh no, he jumps off too soon. I thought he was gonna go for that ledge grab strat where you hang off the boat and like get on top of.
That's
Right,
an interesting strat. I have not heard about it.
Yeah, it's really old school.
Yeah.
Alright, so Milk is gonna get the backup coin right here. Yeah, he gets the 6 coin that was supposed to get early. Ooh, going for the backup there. Nice.
Yeah. LuMardy is currently with defeating, let's say, the snoozing Koopas. Unfortunately, he couldn't wake
One
up
of them was
all of them.
really tired. The Snoozy Koopa was taking a nap there for longer than he wanted to.
Yeah, overslept. And LuMardy couldn't go for the normal one cycle.
Yeah, it
which,
seems it's gonna be like probably a two cycle unless the other guy's so the other guy's not. He's in his own world.
Yeah.
Ooh, 3 cycle by LuMardy. Milk has some chance to catch up here over LuMardy here if he gets like two fast cycle or 1 cycle maybe.
Yeah. I just wanted to point out that this shine is atrocious, so getting a free cycle.
In my own opinion, the worst shine in the game. Based on consistency wise, it's really hard to get consistent 1 cycles, at least for me, and
Same.
for a lot of speedrunners.
If I'm going to say that Pinner 4 is the worst shine in Pinner, that means a lot.
So right now, LuMardy in the lead.
Yeah.
Probably half a shine now ahead.
Yeah. And he's going, he just did Pinner 4, which unlocks Yoshi. In every world except Delfino, then you have to defeat Shadow Mario before obtaining Yoshi.
That is correct.
And this enables LuMardy to do one specific thing.
Milk getting 1 cycle. Let's go, Milk. Good job with that 1 cycle. He's definitely getting time saving over LuMardy here.
Yeah, pretty clean 1 cycle. And do you want to explain the most recent RTA viable shine skip?
Yes, I will explain EWG, as people call it, called Early Yoshi Go Round. Essentially what it does is you skip shine number 5, which is Pin Up Park 5, by going into episode number 3, using Yoshi, you get the purple Dorian Yoshi, which allows you to clip inside the park, and then spraying on the stews, it allows you to like get on top of the stews, and you see there, LuMardy just fruit storage, so he saved the orange Yoshi. So, because he will need that orange Yoshi to be inside the park, so he can go inside the secret. Yeah, as you see, clipped in there. Eats the fruit, then gets on top of this platform, and that's an invisible wall there. You cannot walk in this location because the only thing loaded into the spark is the carousel right there, the little playground thing.
Yeah, it's interesting why it's the only thing loaded, and creating a platform.
And the loading zone's there too.
Yeah, and creating the platform, overcoming the invisible barrier, kind of makes sense. Creating something that is actually loaded into the park. It's still weird. It's
LuMardy going for the over the top to the right. The hardest, most consistent strat probably in this level. I mean the fastest, most consistent strat in this level. There's other harder strats and slower strats too, but most runners go for over the top to the right.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy strat, which was considered to be really difficult in 2014, but well, yeah, now it's basically.
Oh no, Milk sprays both of them. That's really unfortunate. You'll
Yeah.
have to get others, 2 more stews now.
I'm not quite sure why he's doing it like this. One thing, well, he
Oh yeah, he likes to get off Yoshi and then go really fast with the water slide with Mario. That's one thing I never thought of doing it. Honestly, myself, I always ride Yoshi back to get more stew, because I'm really
Yeah,
scared about that. Yeah, when the stews ground pound on you, I'm always scared.
that's true.
Oh no, the stew disappears. I don't know.
EYG is
Yeah, EYG is the
really
worst.
mean.
Yeah,
Really mean
really
for
mean to speedrunners. This is
many
basically
many races.
most speedrunners say it's not a run till past EYG. You can be
Yeah.
really happy about your run until you get EYG, because like it can go really south from there.
Yeah, I think in the race yesterday, we had like really pretty decent EYGs for once.
Ooh, the stew's not attacking him.
I think it despawned as well.
Oh, he spawned as well. Oh no. Oh, he goes into pin of 5. He made the decision. Oh, that's pin of 3. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Out of frustration.
While Milk has been struggling with EYG and losing a lot of time, LuMardy has got the quick kill in pin of 7 and is now doing Rico Harbor, which is the fastest. I don't know if what world is actually. I think Pianta is actually faster.
Yes.
It's a quick, not really too difficult world, which has which has no significant RNG, and 2 Gooper Blooper fights, which are pretty simple. Is you clean the mouth of the Gooper Blooper, grab his mouth, pull it, and yeah, hit him.
Yeah, and Milk is gonna try to attempt EYG again, respectable, and try to redeem himself. It really sucks for Milk. LuMardy now about like a couple chances ahead, maybe 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, one thing we brushed over is that Milk had to go for the throw, the papaya throw into the park.
He clipped in.
Oh.
Wow, I'm surprised that clip worked.
That was a really sketchy clip.
Oh. I don't like when you spit jump and don't ground pound soon. That's really scary. But Milk getting EYG in.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good to see Milk getting EYG.
It was a good second.
Oh no! Oh no! His Yoshi. Okay, that was scary. His Yoshi got stuck inside the merry-go-round. Scary.
Yeah, a lot of things can go wrong in EYG, and it was quite scary for Milk to zip down and instantly die, and having to do it again.
Yeah, LuMardy now going for blooperless.
Go.
Double blooperless. Yes.
Yeah.
You can not ride the blooper here, as he did a GWK right there to get on top of the.
It's quite funny that the blooper race is faster without a blooper, but yeah, you just have to hit 2 checkpoints, which are easily accessible when going over the walls.
So he gets an 18 time. So in the game timer, that in 18 time, the fastest you can get on the blooper, I think it's 23, 22 maybe. So he saves.
Yeah, with the movement, getting to the blooper is shorter than getting on to the top of it.
Yeah,
but I think he still saves
it's faster
time.
to do blooperless for sure, and he got an 18 time, so definitely saving time there for LuMardy. So Milk now finishing up Pinna with Shadow Mario 7.
So LuMardy is abusing, let's say, a pretty. I won't say major, but it's quite a little design flaw by the developers, having a great.
Oh, bunking on there, trying to go for the dive cancel there. I'm sure he was trying to do that strat. Oh, so LuMardy's in the lead right now.
Yeah. And getting through the gate, like it's nothing.
Yeah. One of the fastest shines in the game, not counting the shot of Mario on 7 and Rico.
Yeah.
You definitely do not need to do the whole top movement there on and fall down the cage shine there, as they do it in the casual way.
I mean, this would getting shine from the top isn't really much of a time loss actually. Like,
Oh really? Yeah. I think I saw the hoverless way of how to getting on top of the shine is really difficult.
yeah, I've tried.
Oh, Milk going for the triple jump strat. As he's behind, he's trying to pull all the crazy strats. But I believe Milk tries to go every now and then for that triple jump strat. He really likes it.
LuMardy going into Rico 4, which is not a difficult secret, but really annoying, and it can throw you off really easily with one missed input. And you have to improvise the entire secret from there. Or until...
really good Spyro strats right here, popularized by Pyroshade and Saida Williams.
Yep. Getting a really fast cycle. That was a really good secret by LuMardy.
Yeah, really good secret. LuMardy is, I think he was the world record holder for Rico 4 for the longest time. So he's really good in the secret.
Until I think probably
Dobby took it now from him. Probably. Not 100% sure.
Shoutouts to the fast movement Spanish boy.
Oh yeah, the Dobby slides, as they call it now. But Mario can do some crazy butt slides coming up in Serena 4. I don't know if we'll see them. They're not fully RTA. Maybe the first one.
I can see LuMardy doing the first one in Serena 4.
Yeah, the first sub-cube. We're talking about which cube LuMardy would go for.
Yeah.
We'll let you know once we reach that part of the run.
Maybe LuMardy will feel confident enough in his lead that he would attempt it once.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Maybe he's listening to us and maybe he will go for it.
Yeah. Though he struggled a little bit with the Gooper Blooper fight. The second one, which is more or less more difficult than the first one. You just have to grab the nose or the mouth for longer. And
I guess
it has another attack, but it's useless. Let's see if Milk is going to do the entire race blooperless as well.
Yeah, double blooperless. Oh, he gets the timer started earlier. Not a big deal.
I mean, it doesn't really lose much time over. He just messed up a little bit of movement. His in-game time will be worse, especially if he does if he's doing a little bit of movement mistakes.
Really taking his time there. Want to make sure he gets like every single point.
Yeah.
Nice, gets it.
If you miss the first checkpoint and don't realize it early enough, yeah, you basically lose 2 minutes.
Yeah, you have to either pause exit if depending on which checkpoint you missed, or you have to basically drown yourself or kill yourself with the blooper if the blooper's still there, depending on which save point you missed.
LuMardy going for Rico 6, the red coins on the water. I won't think that he will die during the shine.
Ooh, misses the first coin.
No,
You'll have to get it back on the way back after the last 7th coin.
Yeah, missing coins can happen.
And now Milk going for the frame perfect trick on the right side. Ooh, also has the same problem that LuMardy did, missed spin jump there. Nice.
Yeah, LuMardy missing a second coin. And,
another coin he missed. Oh, this is really scary. Yeah, death here in Rico 6 is really, really bad.
The good thing is that if you hold neutral on the green blooper and maybe the yellow one, I don't know, you won't die.
Oh yeah, if you don't hold forward, if you hold neutral, yeah, you won't die if you run into a wall. You can save it that way.
And LuMardy making use of the best handling of all of the 3 bloopers with the green blooper as well, and the same speed.
Yeah, sadly we'll never see the older bloopers being used unless that was a mistake by the runners.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, really nice Rico 3 Milk. Besides the miss up, the spin jump miss input he had.
Yeah, And hopefully we will see either an early trigger on insta-kill by LuMardy, but yeah.
I don't think he's gonna go for it. He's really nice, comfortable lead, but it's Milk's not that far behind. I think you could say it could take a couple deaths from.
Wyatt, we want insta kills now.
You want insta kills now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want those insta kills too. Milk going for the older strat there. Let's not go for spider strats. Ooh,
yeah, respectable.
Yeah, still getting a really good fast cycle here. I think he's got it nice.
Yep.
Nice. Gets the blue peg on the last Tinker toy, as they call it.
Going a bit safe, pretty still really respectable, as dying or messing up is common for, even though the secret itself isn't as difficult.
For sure.
LuMardy going he's going to do Bianco 6.
Yeah, he's gonna finish now Bianco 6 now. Both runners left Bianco in the early game, and they left Shine 6 and 7, so now they have to finish those. And we do this because we save time from the event cutscenes.
Yeah. We try to make them as little, or have them as little as possible.
Yeah, sometimes when you see Shadow Mario dancing in between shines, that can cost time too, depending on which cutscene you get. Oh, LuMardy going for the momentum and then the Y turn there, nice. Is that a momentum spin jump he did on the?
Yeah,
that was really nicely done.
Yeah, I think it's not the most optimal momentum spin jump, but it's
really, really nicely done. Yeah,
that
strat's really hard.
Yeah, he can go for really fast cycles still. You go for cycles.
Milk, I correct myself, sorry. Milk did went for Spyro, but he just messed up there and he was not able to get it, so he went for a dive and then spin jump dive. Yeah, my bad.
LuMardy getting a really good Bianco 6 as well. I think the entrance was quite decent as well. Didn't get the continuous water slide, which is really difficult and kind of rare.
So now LuMardy finished up Bianco with he's finishing up Bianco with with Shadow Mario 7, so he'll be done with Bianco. So after Bianco, he will go to Serena and he will unlock Yoshi in the Delfino Plaza. As earlier, we unlocked Yoshi only on levels. Now we're gonna unlock Yoshi in the plaza, so you can unlock Serena. Yeah.
LuMardy, you're disappointing me. You have such a big lead and don't make use of it. by
I think Larvitar just wants to see a close race if LuMardy messes up. Who gets on the golden? Oh, yeah. Golden. I think this is our swag. You're gonna see. Yeah. He proved me wrong. I think Milk is just trying to prove me wrong now. He's doing everything the opposite things that I say.
Yeah, Milk intentionally went on the yellow blooper.
I think we're never not gonna see a blooper. As you can see, just notice the hand lead and how bad it is. Oh my god.
At least it's not the pink blooper.
For sure.
I think Milk already accepted that he wants catch up to LuMardy and tries to show off for the fans.
I think there was a speedrunner that had a split called Jello Blooper question mark.
It was actually something. Diddy.
It was Diddy, right? Yeah.
Also, Milk, if you are already doing this, recur insta-kill, please. Thank you.
Larita just wants to see insta-kills.
Coming up for LuMardy is...
It's not as bad as I expected. They do not want to try purple. Respectable. So now LuMardy doing Phantom Manta?
Yeah, the Phantom Manta fight. Which is, thank goodness, the spam space. It's way easier than most casuals will remember. Even though it's really...
for the Wilco Hut on the right side, and he's getting the first spray, and then that separates both of them, and you want to spam spray here. And try to get as much possible Mantas in this first phase here. And that unlocks the second phase, which is the purple Manta fight. Who gets hit a little bit there.
Yeah. The Manta is both RNG and execution intensive. The directions the Mantas after the split up is RNG, and you have you
see, the
sometimes have
second
to wait.
phase is a little bit easier on trying to find them because all of the mantis are coming at you, as Flood specifically said there.
Yeah.
Beware, they're all after you. Nice second phase by LuMardy. That was a really nice manta. Besides the first phase, that was really good.
It was a
nicely
really
done.
decent meta. There, unfortunately, he didn't get the disappearing manta.
That's a Nintendo only glitch. I think there's a special person that's that got it on Nintendo and got a manta skip. Basically skipped all the phases and it just released the shine.
You won't ever see this in RTA anyway, so
for sure. So Milk now going for the Bianca 6 secret, one of the longest secrets in the game.
Yeah, dying from way above loses 50 seconds. You don't want that.
For sure.
Oh, he
died. Oh,
he pressed B too early. He had no good feeling for the timing on the wall kick.
That's really unfortunate for Milk, but he's okay. He can grab another life and still be on this run.
Yeah. These wall kicks are kind of weird. Sometimes.
Nice. He gets the second try. So 10-second time loss for Milk only.
Yeah. Sometimes you can actually mistime it or think that you won't get it, and I made the mistake once in pressing L right after I wall kicked.
LuMardy missing the entry to Serena 2 secret a little bit, but he backs it up nicely done.
Yeah, the entry can be tricky. It's not really difficult.
Milk having a really scary time on top of the Bianca 6 secret. You definitely do not want to die on top. It loses a bunch of time. The death plane is like all the way on the ground, so you'll see Mario falling down for forever until he hits that. LuMardy going for really. Oh, misses the spin jump. That's a miss input. Sometimes, I think instead of a spin jump dive, you get like just a jump dive there, and he just got a jump dive there.
I think the transition of the sand blocks have eaten the spin inputs, and he didn't get it. A death, but nothing major.
Ooh, I think noticed on the red side, we're gonna see maybe Milk attempting a quick kill. Oh, he misses a quick kill. Look what you done, Arbiter.
I appreciate the effort, Milk. Thank you a lot. It was really close though. It's really unfortunate you didn't get it. LuMardy getting the momentum spin jump. Even though he died the second time the secret was.
Yeah, nice recovery while LuMardy was able to get the spin jump, momentum spin jump there on that Tinker Toy, as people call it. Some people call it that. Basically a momentum spin jump. I think we already explained it. Basically gives you more speed and more height there from spin jump. Basically you press A twice and you do a 360 on the controller spin. Controller.
You don't need to do a 360, but it will make spin jumps more consistent.
Yeah, for sure.
LuMardy is going to skip basically the entirety of exploring the hotel, the mission.
The mysterious Hotel Delfino, I think that's what this shrine is called, an NTCU. And basically, you need Yoshi's, so it's basically, some people call it also Yoshi skip number 2 these days, for a little meme there. And basically you can just use the banana there and it clips you inside of the pool.
You skip around looking for a pineapple to unlock Yoshi to kill.
And all the maze shenanigans upstairs too.
Yeah, it's I still want to see an intended SMS any % run. And want to see how optimized it can be, even though we will have the Pinot 1 cutscenes then, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah,
maybe. But yeah, as a casual, these shines were obnoxiously long and
Milk getting ping pong by the.
Yeah, but the split itself only saved like 40 seconds, I think, 45 seconds. But it's I kind of hoped for a show off of the regular Sorry, not free by
Good question
LuMardy.
with Shad. Are spam sprays intended? Basically, spam sprays, they're not in the instruction booklet, but there's a large talk about if spam sprays are meant to be, or if they were just a glitch. Or some people say, "Ooh, LuMardy without death on Serena 4 secret." Unfortunately, most people say that spam sprays are like a backflip spam spray jump, cancel backflip spam spray. So like people are always wondering if they were intended or not. So it's always for debate.
LuMardy going for a momentum spin jump. Unfortunately, no Dobby slide. And he won't go for the last momentum spin jump. That's
yeah, taking it safe there. After a death there, you don't want to keep dying there in the end of the secret.
Yeah, he has to take care of his lives, and if he would game over, then Milk has won, even though Milk has been behind by quite a big amount. Nothing too major. He has to. He's, I think, 4 minutes behind.
Yeah, about that. Yeah. So now LuMardy going into the King Boo.
Yeah. A major RNG shine. Oh, not really that major, but do you want to explain how King Boo works, Libre?
Yeah, basically, when you King Boo works in terms of fruit cycles, you're gonna see players trying to get the fruit cycles, basically all fruit on King Boo, and what that does is it spews a pepper, and you try to get the pepper onto King Boo, and then you get the fruit, and you throw it on the King Boo. Basically, you do that 3 times, but sometimes extra cycles can happen in between these fruit cycles.
I have that feeling that Milk will die, possibly.
Based on his chat response. I hope that's not the case. I hope it's a scary... Alright, that's good, that's good. Oh, what? Maybe he's missed the momentum spin jump on the block. Maybe
that's unfortunate. That loses like 40 to 45 seconds.
Oh my god, that's so much. Oh no! One would think it loses less, but damn.
Yeah,
Alright, so LuMardy getting the fruit cycle, so this is a cycle that he cannot skip, as you have to wait for the bosses there, the little guys to pop out, and then you can cancel. Then you can like skip it there. Yeah. That was an extra cycle there.
Yeah.
You can skip those immediately after the regular cycles.
Yeah, when you get a fruit cycle,
two extra cycles there for LuMardy.
Yeah. You can technically skip a fruit cycle as well, but you don't want that, obviously.
3 extra cycles for LuMardy. This is getting a little worrisome.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, for sure. So 3 extra cycles.
And not the best fruit spawns.
Yeah, that was way to the right side. You probably want it on the middle there.
Yep.
LuMardy not going for the Ratzilla manipulation? Just a little inside joke between the community. Maybe he can manipulate King Boo to get him better RNG in the last 2 fruit cycles.
Hopefully not, we want a close race, remember?
Yeah. There you go, it worked, look! Just kidding. It's not a real thing.
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh no, box of the fruit. Nice. So, only 3 extra cycles. Could have been really way worse. Could have gotten like 10 or whatever the world record for most extra cycles are.
Yeah.
Which is a bad world record to have in your book. So Milk go in there for the banana clip, gets it, nicely done.
Yeah. Going up we have the thing that PAL, NTSCU and NTCK and JP 1.1 have over NTSCJ, which Milk is playing on, Serena 6.
So yeah,
It's-
LuMardy is
yeah.
gonna get a little advantage here over Milk here, as he does not have to spray all the goop here in Serena 6.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to worry about invisible goop as much as Milk, as cleaning invisible goop and the visible one both counts towards how many units of goop you have to clean. And since you can leave out more on power, you can also you don't have to spray every possible single spot of the goop.
Nice, gets a 228. I believe that's the best time we got in this tournament with Pal. That's really good. 228. Someone else get a 228?
LuMardy being the Serena 6 guard. And
Oh
getting-
yeah.
And I think his last 2 races he got a 228.
Oh
each time.
nice. Nice, good to
Yeah.
see. Yeah, Romano really good in that shot.
Yeah.
And Milk, what he went for a casino skip. That's called. We don't do the little matching little game that in the before the secret. So, oh no, he didn't
Oh.
have the distance there on the momentum. I mean,
He
the
he just dove too early.
Oh man.
He tried to be a little bit little too optimal, I guess. And
Yeah.
losing, I think, also.
So you think he
30
went too
point
early
seconds.
there for a little bit? Yeah, maybe.
He just dove too early.
Yeah.
He had it in the back. He just wanted to show off maybe with how fast he can.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. He gets it. Oh, nice triple jump. So active. So LuMardy getting shot at Mario before the stairs, finishing up Serena. So now he
Yeah.
will go to Noki Bay.
I think LuMardy is on a pretty decent pace actually. I would say he can get a 119 maybe.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he might be on 119 pace. I think Milk died once only. But he got those 1-ups from other areas, I believe.
Yeah, Milk died like on 72 and
Oh, was it twice
4.
actually? That he died on Bianca 6 maybe. Yeah.
He died on Bianca 6. Oh yeah, he also died on Bianca 6, that's true.
Yeah, yeah.
He also dove too early. What the heck, Milk?
It's really hard speed running under pressure in a race for sure.
Yeah,
And showing a little rust for sure.
maybe a bit too over ambitious with the dives.
Milk now going for the King Boo. We'll let you know what kind of RNG he gets.
In the meantime, LuMardy gets a pretty clean Noki 1. I don't know if that was.
Was that the fastest cycle? I think he was trying to attempt the fastest cycle, but I think he got the second fastest. I think.
I don't know. I've watched it and I haven't really noticed it.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
basically Noki 1 can be cycle based. When you get on top of it, if he's spewing goop balls still, that means it's probably not the fastest cycle. And if you get on top, then you can throw bombs right away.
Milk's aim not being the best, throwing the papaya, and not hitting King Boo
Oh.
slightly. Coming up, we have what would be the third Gooper Blooper fight.
Yeah, the
but-
intended third blooper fight, but we can skip it. You see
Yeah.
the springboard, we can skip and dive into the shine.
Yeah, the shine is already there. It doesn't have to spawn. Defeating Gooper Blooper just unlocks the room.
Really beautiful movement there by LuMardy, showcasing how good he is of a speedrunner.
Yeah. That was actually a really good movement.
Yeah.
Pretty clean. But as you can see, he just clipped through the wall. As said, this game has many flaws.
Milk getting those bubbles, getting a little bit troll with those bubbles.
Yeah.
Did you notice what kind of RNG actually Milk got? I was too focused on LuMardy's really good movement there. It was so beautiful.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I got lost into LuMardy's beautiful.
Yeah, I got distracted so much by LuMardy's beautiful movement.
Though I think, aside from the bubbles,
Yeah, bubbles is
messing
sometimes
about
bad.
a bit, I think he got no extra cycles.
Yeah, maybe no extra cycles or one. Yeah, perfect RNG
Yeah.
for Milk.
Oh, okay.
So now LuMardy going for the introduction to underwater movement by the red coins in the bottle.
Yeah. Let's see if he pulls a turbo and messes up big time.
Yeah, this is, as people call it, Noki 3 is not free. I think people used to say this back in the day.
Yeah, people can. I think Turbo lost world record
Nice Noki
once
3.
to it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
managing
Nice.
the water momentum while turning in the right spots, preserving as much momentum as you possibly could, can be quite tricky. And missing a coin just is so slow.
For sure there. And you can see there how LuMardy, right before the last coin, like the 6th coin, I think if you just let go of your control stick neutral, you can pull back immediately after that. So really nice to see that from LuMardy.
Yep.
Knowing his underwater movement very well.
Now we have the Elimel fight, for which is.
Ooh, Milk getting the invisible goop. I don't think I see it anywhere. Okay, he got it.
I think he missed the spot.
Oh, he missed the spot. Okay, it wasn't an invisible goop. Troll. Nice.
I think he would have got a 220 36, which would be a pretty respectable time on NTCJ as well.
Oh yeah, on the JP version of the game. Oh, LuMardy going to save those frames. Look at that. Ah, okay, he's just kidding.
Yeah. Maybe he saved one frame with his leg reduction.
Maybe like half one frame. Just kidding. It's impossible. Those strats are really hard. Like it really burns your hands in the end of the speed run there.
And I think it's been said that the most you can save are like 3 frames. So
go ahead if you save those frames if you want to. LuMardy not going. I believe he does 6-tooth. Let's see if he does the really nice 6-tooth. Maybe he'll take it easier and go for the 5-tooth instead.
Yeah, he will.
Ooh, I think he missed one. Oh, he missed the teeth.
Yeah.
Okay, he's going for 5-tooth. Okay, respectable.
Yeah. He will manipulate the Elimel to try to eat him instead of spinning around, having a great time. Oh yeah, we kind
now
of.
Now LuMardy is gonna attempt to for a cutscene skip.
Yeah.
You can skip basically the. Oh, he just missed it. That's unfortunate. I wonder if it was the air damage that he got damaged twice, maybe.
No, he.
I wasn't too sure.
He had the invisible frames, invincibility frames going, but missed the tooth, and they ran out, and he didn't want to get eaten.
We saw a little text. Oh heck, this is pretty sad. It's all good though. LuMardy with a huge lead, missing the cutscene skip. Not a big of a deal. Milk going into Noki. Going Noki 1, cycle base. I think with this movement, I think he's gonna get the second fastest cycle.
Yeah, he doesn't risk falling all the way down, losing again 40 seconds. There are many 40 seconds time losses in this one, or possible 40-second time losses.
Oh yeah, falling on top of the Noki 1 is the worst thing ever.
Yeah, Noki 1 is a really difficult shine. Very overlooked.
So now here we have the quote-unquote third Piantissimo race, but we only do 2 races of Piantissimo. Basically an auto-scroller.
Yeah, the rope movement makes this Piantissimo a bit more difficult for the runners, but casually, this is by far the easiest Piantissimo. I mean, he just
going for a little swag and spray in the ground. Is he gonna get eaten by the fish? I hope not. Is he? Does he have time? He thought about it. He's debating his death sentence there.
The thing is, he had time. He has like the more than 10 seconds left.
Oh yeah, Piantissimo 35 seconds. It takes him no matter what.
I mean, Piantissimo is just enjoying the beautiful area of Noki Bay, swimming around, having a great time, and then he remembered that he was in a race with Mario and.
Really nice movement by Milk there for Noki 2.
Yeah, pretty solid. Not the best the best movement he could go for, but some
Oh,
of the
that
threats.
seemed a little close there. I was getting a little worried. I couldn't see Mario if he dove into. You can sometimes, if you don't get the distance there, you can like go down to the death plane and like die.
Yeah, hopefully we will see rope movement and green cycle by
I think
LuMardy.
LuMardy does not go for rope movement. I might be wrong. Okay, yeah, he doesn't go for rope movement quite yet. It saves around 3 to 2 seconds, but it's not kind of worth it, I guess. Even though some people have done it in the race, in this tournament.
LuMardy, you're disappointing me. Please. you have such a big lead, and you don't show off for the fans.
LuMardy just wants a close race between these players. Hopefully, like LuMardy will mess up. Let's see. LuMardy attempting Hem Cycle, as people call it, the green cycle. It's the fastest cycle you can get in the secret RTA.
And
or RTA, I guess I should say, not non-TAS.
yeah, I think even the TAS doesn't get red cycle.
The TAS. Oh yeah, I was disappointed.
Yeah.
Nice, good green cycle here, getting that wall kick ground pound there.
Yeah, the only thing that can redeem LuMardy for me
Oh my
is...
god, that was a beautiful secret. LuMardy really showing up his skill level.
Yeah. Hopefully
really
you will see
pulling
this...
his guns up, man. Like.
Yeah. And with that big of a lead, fast Corona. Please, LuMardy.
I think the only player that we've seen fast Corona is, I think, Nanashi and Trey that have done fast Corona so far in the tournament.
I think... Oh yeah, I think Yamato just messed around in Corona in his race. I can't remember. It's been too long.
Yeah, he did the rollout kick, Milk, with the ground pound. Apparently, Milk made that strat.
Yeah, I can remember him talking about it back then. But
I believe I done it in a run, and I was like, oh, and Milk was like, you did my strat. I was like, PogChamp. Oh yeah, so LuMardy missing the quick kill there, but he gets the back up, nicely done though.
Yeah, I can remember before green cycle was a thing, and blue cycle wasn't, and pyro kick wasn't really established. Milk did this.
Oh yeah,
kind of strat.
Wilco did the initial beginning strat of the fastest green cycle in the beginning. The movement that's the Wilco came up with that. The beginning movement for greens, easier green cycle there. That LuMardy did. I think Milk's talking about the wall kick ground pound in the green.
Yeah.
For the green cycle in the end.
Okay, LuMardy, fast Corona. Don't disappoint me.
Let's see what kind of strats he's Is he gonna go for double umbrella strats or just single umbrella?
Yeah.
Oh, a little bunk there.
2 bonks.
Bonks on the Shadow Mario. Let's see this. What kind of strat LuMardy will go for? Oh, he attempts fast Corona. Doesn't quite get it.
I mean,
I think that's just for show.
First trying to charm, I guess, or hopefully second, and he will go for the second tries to charm. Looking good so far. I will be very happy if he gets it.
Oh, really nicely done so far. Gets that spam spray there. Extinguish that flame. I think he has time. Yeah, he got it. So close. It's always so scary watching fast Corona.
It wasn't actually that close. He got a pretty fast Corona.
Oh, faster and faster, so he doesn't now even have to watch out.
Yeah.
Gets the speedboat.
By the way, thanks to Marty. I forgive you.
Yeah, 2 rocket storages. Storage very well done. Nicely done.
Yeah, rocket storage is a trick found by Zapiko Kirby. I don't exactly know how it works, and I mess it up in basically all the time. And because I don't understand it, maybe you do, and you can explain.
Yeah, basically you storage the wide momentum there by holding L and R, and then you jump, and then you're storing the rocket storage, and you change to sidestep. So basically your rocket storage is stored, and you can store up to 2 rockets there. So that's all the height that you need basically to go up, and skips the whole cloud cancel shenanigans that people used to do back in the day.
Yeah, the cloud cancels.
So LuMardy having basically the boss fight is basically the Rockonozzle. Wait, there's a Rockonozzle in the game? What? Yeah, there is one.
Yeah. The fight is pretty linear. You have to ground pod onto specific spots.
Yeah, basically top right.
Yeah, most
And
of the time.
congratulations, LuMardy, beating
Yeah.
Milk with a 119.54. Really solid run by LuMardy.
I mean, considering how well this run was by Marty, Milk had to PB. I think he doesn't have a 119 yet.
Yeah,
So
Milk, I think, basically had to like go beat his best possible time.
Yeah, happens. Still a pretty decent showing by LuMardy.
Yeah, really good movement there, showcasing Inoki. You can see how good of a speedrunner he is with that late game movement there.
Yeah, I think he there were some couple there were a couple of unfortunate things like
yeah, unfortunate things for
72.
LuMardy, like but
So,
not too
yeah.
much to make him be behind the lead. So really strong
Yeah.
finish by LuMardy.
I think he died and he died at least 3 times and 4 times actually, and still got a 119, which is a really good time considering how costly these mistakes were.
Yeah, really good movement there, showcasing Inoki. You can see really nicely done by LuMardy. He will be going to the bracket stage.
Yeah, I think.
And he will get a bye, I believe. So.
There were a couple of unfortunate things like.
Yeah, unfortunate things for.
72.
So
Milk
I believe
losing,
he's going for. We can hear ourselves. That's really
Yeah.
cool. Milk's probably gonna
Not
go
really.
for blue cycle there.
Having a PB with EYGs for losers. Yeah, that's true. I think Milk's PB was without EYG. I think.
Milk going for a strat, messes up his strat. No, Milk.
Yeah, he didn't get pyro kick. Happens.
So I believe we will get a Milk versus Monal Perch rematch now. So
Yep.
that'll be exciting to watch too in the future. So as Milk is heading to the losers bracket, but still has a chance of getting out of this group if he beats his opponent Monaldo.
Yeah. Hopefully this race will be closer then.
So any Milk fans in the chat, don't be so sad just yet. Milk still has a chance to get out of his bracket.
Milk fans, please.
Milk fan, yeah. So I believe we will have a interview.
Oh yeah, true. I completely dismissed it.
After Milk will finish his run, we will have an interview. I wonder
Yeah.
if LuMardy wants to talk with us at interview.
Yeah.
Milk getting not the fastest kill, but still a fast kill nonetheless. At
Yeah.
least the smart Shadow Mario does not go to the top.
Not losing a bunch of seconds just by Shadow Mario climbing up, wall kicking, and not being able to be defeated.
Yeah, so as you see, collecting all the Shadow Marios basically unlocks the event cutscene of Flooded Delfino Plaza, so...
Yeah,
So
we
you can see-
we actually didn't talk about how we unlock Corona. I
Yeah.
just realized.
we basically
may-
just beat all the Shadow Marios in every world, and it
Yeah.
unlocks the...
Yeah, you have to beat the 7th Shine, Shadow Mario in each world, and yeah, nothing
Hello.
else really is important.
Hello, LuMardy.
Yo.
That was
That's
quite a
good.
good showing. Despite the deaths, it was a pretty decent run.
Really
you
good
had.
race round there, really, and beautiful movement at the end there, really showcasing and you're able to pull ahead despite your 4 deaths. Talk through us through your mentality after having those 4 deaths and still pushing hard after those deaths.
Well, firstly, I want to talk about the early game, which was so bad. I was having a lot of trouble. I think it's because I've not really played much in the past week. I had an eye operation last week, so I've not been able to play. So I've only been playing the past 2 days again, but I think I managed to pull it back quite a lot in mid and late game, despite the deaths. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
Honestly.
aside from. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, it's fine, don't worry. Go on.
Aside from the deaths, you had pretty clean shines overall. Best thing to notice is currently Milk drowning in
Oh
Corona.
yeah, I noticed that. Apparently he got hit by the fish there, and he had nowhere to like survive there. Interesting glitch there.
Well, he's got to be careful. He has to have invincibility frames to get out the water. So
Yeah, it is quite a low window of.
I like how many lives
jumping
Milk has now. He has 6, 7.
Yeah, I think he will be able to finish the race.
Yeah.
So I'm not really concerned.
Alright, so where were we? Yes, the eye operation. We were wondering about that since you haven't played this game in a while. Since the eye operation. Hopefully that will really well, and hopefully you get your 100% back from you soon.
Yeah, it doesn't really impair vision or anything. The first few days I didn't really want to play because it was kind of irritating, but I seem to be like back on form now. My Serena had some I think there was a death in Serena 2 and 4 and really bad RNG. And,
oh yeah, that RNG in the beginning was really good, and then they started to like decay after that, after Pianta.
Oh, yeah, it got awful.
Milk had really bad RNG in the early game.
So
my Serena 6 was insane.
Oh yeah, that was so good. I think you tied Rimato. You tied Rimato, and Rimato's really good at Serena 6 as well. So,
that's his only
228 is insane.
You tied him basically.
I think the best I ever got is at 226. Not even close, man. Like
my best is 230 something. I'm not quite sure exactly.
Mad respects, man.
My Noki was really good, other than Eel. Everything else was actually really good.
Oh yeah, the Eel was quite unfortunate. You had just very little to spray or left to spray for one of the
I would have got him, but the invincibility frames ran out.
Yeah.
Clean it quick enough.
Yeah, at first I was wondering if you went for tooth damage and then all of a sudden got air damage and it like canceled each other out or some shenanigans, but yeah, that was really unfortunate.
Yeah. I don't know, other than that, I think other than those deaths, it was really good. I probably would have got like a 117 if I didn't die.
Yeah, I think at one point you were really on good pace there.
Yeah.
Before the shenanigans happened.
Yeah, so LuMardy, despite your big lead, almost 7 minutes, why didn't you show off more?
I don't know. I'm probably gonna save that for later races when it gets like more hype. If there's more people watching, I want to do some funny stuff. I got some ideas.
But though you have to consider that your next opponent will probably be a second seed from a group which can be which in worst case can be. I think Gogo is one of the first seeds in a group that didn't get the first seed in the group or first place in the group. So having his match against him might be a bit difficult to show off all these.
I don't think so. I think I'm gonna show off a bit against Gogo if I'm against Gogo or something. Yeah, I don't really care who it is. I'll try and show off a little bit.
So we're gonna drag Milk in here too for the second part of the interview. And LuMardy, sure. Any words to your fans?
I don't really have any, to be honest.
I think you had some. You had some. I saw throughout that they were cheering on you. They were saying LuMardy.
Yeah, a lot of people were. I was surprised. There's people I don't even know who were cheering on. I was like,
yeah, I was like, wait, who is that? They're cheering on LuMardy too. So best of luck to you in the bracket stage.
Yeah. Hopefully
congratulations again.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see 117s, 116s maybe, and maybe a 115 in one of the races. Hopefully. Or the best would be the best European in the tournament, or the best European with the European with the best PB rather. That's Jay against you, and you bopping him in a race.
God, that'd be something.
and showing that Pal is the best version. For
Pal a record holder right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drag in Milk right here at the moment. Okay.
All right.
So Milk.
Milk, thoughts about your race?
What? Hey.
Hello, Milk.
Hey. Welcome.
Welcome, Milk. Thoughts about your race? Talk to us through your run. What happened there?
I didn't miss Yoshi skip. I'm not bad at sidestep, but in my last race, I did miss Yoshi skip multiple times, and I was like, dang, what if I miss it again?
Yeah, it was really unfortunate about your early game there, that bad RNG. That really like set you off of rhythm, I could see there too.
My RNG wasn't that bad. He gave me the first 2 perfect cycles, but then the last one wasted maybe like 20. Nah, I wouldn't even say 20 seconds. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, well, it was worse than LuMardy's, which had the second best pattern, and at least one tornado, maybe. I don't know how many he got. Sorry. And yeah, your EYG.
Well, that was pretty epic. I mean, to be fair, I didn't think I was going to win in the first place, and I was proved correct because he literally beat my PB. My PB doesn't have UIG, but I don't think it ever will. I think my PB will be in 2015 for all of eternity.
Oh, dang. That's so sad of you.
Have
Maybe,
faith.
yeah.
I was pulling you, Milk. I was pulling you for you for a little bit.
God, I really wanna watch the commentary back because there were some really tense moments.
Oh yeah, there was.
I was listening to it the whole time. Oh, this is one thing. I am very upset. I entered Rico 2 from under the dock and nobody said anything. Very upset.
From under the dock.
Finally up to date.
Not Rico 2, but I entered Rico from under the dock. I don't know why I said
Yeah.
Oh,
I did too.
you-
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
for some reason that is so common these days nowadays.
Yeah.
That, like I guess we will leave it out. Sorry, we
Yeah,
missed that.
I think we almost brushed over casino skip since it's just, well, everybody does it and there's no reason to not do it. It's just it just comes in natural, so we forget about it.
So Milk, thoughts about you refacing Monado Perch in the losers bracket?
Well, he's gonna beat me.
You think you're gonna practice, or you're just gonna wing it probably?
Oof. I haven't practiced this game in a hot minute. It's been a few years since I've done actual practice.
Actual practice.
Well,
I think I'd be better off if I just didn't. If I tried to practice, then oof.
I think you mentioned that before. That you said that you actually you practiced it so much back in the day that practicing makes it worse for you. I think at one point.
I don't know, man.
yeah, as races and just regular runs have to do with mentality, having high expectations and stuff. Practice can, yeah, flaw you a little bit there.
So Milk, any words to your fans out there watching you, cheering you on?
I ain't got no fans.
Yeah.
I saw your fans there. They were sad about you whenever you were dying there.
That's just subby.
Yeah,
that was Milk on alt accounts.
Yeah, exactly.
Not even your girlfriend cheered for you.
Oh boy, that's ouch. That's
Jesus.
ouch. Savage. No, Milk. I wish you the best of luck in your future match against Monala Perch. I'm sure you can take that match, and best of luck to you in the losers bracket. I'm sure you can do it.
God bless.
Commiserations, Milk.
Thank you so much for providing us a really fun race to commentate, and thank you so much for letting me commentate this race.
No problem, guys.
Yeah.
I think we have just reached about it. I think any closing remarks, anybody?
God bless America.
God bless America. Okay.
I've got none.
Marty, no comment. No comment in the. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I believe this is all the action we have for today for Super Mario Sunshine races. So you can follow the runners right there. Yeah, make sure you follow them. LuMardy and Milk on their respective Twitch.
Yeah, even though Milk doesn't really run a lot, but
you can follow us if you like our voices, if you want. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I believe that's it. Have a nice day or night wherever you are. So see you guys later. Bye bye.
See you guys later.
Wahoo.